Hey guys, Steve Wolbach, your friendly public adjuster. I come in contact with a lot of people, and when I explain to them what I do, what a public adjuster does in general, a lot of people will say, "Oh, well, you know what? You're like a lawyer. So are you guys lawyers then?" And I sort of chuckle at that, and I say, "No, we're not lawyers. A lawyer, number one, has a total of between 6 and 7 years of college education. They have to go and take certain board exams and need to pass them adequately. They usually come out from their schooling with a substantial amount of debt. That's not all what we do, that we go through. We need to, we are a state licensed and bonded, whatever state we work in. We do have to take a state test. We need to be proficient at our grade, and there's a complete background check on us. But besides that, now there is additional training that we do get as well, but that allows us to get our license, and then we need to get other training, but nothing to the extent of what a lawyer goes through. I will say I found it very interesting. I was speaking to a young lady the other day that her responsibility within the company, and her company employs almost 700 lawyers across the country. Her job is to maintain records on where each lawyer is to make sure he has adequate continuing education credits, otherwise known as CE credits, to be able to continue his license. This is something that every 2 years you need to get them. Now this is in Pennsylvania. It will vary from state to state. I'm going to comment just on PA. And you need to have 24 credits. Now what I thought was funny was that for a public adjuster, we have the same requirement. I was very surprised. I would have thought that a lawyer would have had to have more credits than that. But we have the same amount. Now, obviously, the issues are different because we're talking about different ways that we go about doing our job. But the bottom line is we needed to have 24 credits every 2-year period. So there's where there's a big similarity. Now, where we end up being, or why people link us with possibly being a lawyer, is because during a claim, when a homeowner has damage, what we do is we will then represent them against the insurance company during the claims process to make sure that they are paid fairly and completely on all the damage that they have suffered during that loss. Now, that's what lawyers doesn't a lawyer, when they're practicing a certain type of law, would represent a client during some type of proceeding. So there's where there's a similarity, but that's where it ends. We are not lawyers. We don't have the training a lawyer has. We don't need the training a lawyer has either, for that matter. But I wanted to clear that up. I hope that makes some sense to you. If you ever crossed your mind about that, hopefully now that you understand that we do have some similarities in our responsibility to a client relationship, but by no means are we lawyers. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it very much. Have yourselves a great day, and God bless you.